Right guys, it's time to do a taste test of his smashed IPA that I kegged, I don't know, a week and a half ago, something like that. And it's a beaut, really is. Well, I like it anyway. Just get one poured and then I'll give you all facts and figures, tell you what I think. Got it set at 9-10 psi. I carved it at 25 psi for two and a half, nearly 3 days, and then knocked it down. I can smell it from here. Right, just wipe that glass. Put that there, in specs. Right, so there you have it, beautifully carved. Now, I've got light coming in from window there, so it's making that look darker than it is, but it is clear. I'm going to put it over there a little bit, I'm making it. No, but it is clear. It's got a little bit of chilies, but I'm very happy with it. Right, so it's a smashed IPA, and when I say smashed IPA, that's the name I've given it. I find it in my file here. Here we are, smashed IPA. I'll take it out, it'll be easy. So, it was a 23 litre batch, OG of 1055, FG 1014, and it gives you roughly a 5.3-5.4%. I think I got a 5.2. I came out at, I was close anyway. It's a 90-minute mash, 67 degrees, and your grain bill for mash was Maris Otter, one with pale malt, 4.3 kilograms, Vienna malt, 940 grams, but I just dropped a kilo in, Cara malt, 188 grams. We boiled it for 70 minutes, and hops were Citra and Simcoe. I bittered with 20 grams start at boil of Citra. Simcoe what 20 grams last 10 minutes at boil. Citra 30 grams at flame out, and Simcoe 30 grams at flame out. And then I did a dry up 4 or 5 days in, 50 grams of each, Citra and Simcoe. So I had 100 gram dry up in total, and it was fermented at 18 degrees till it was done, and I used a USO5 yeast, and that's my smashed IPA. Now, I call it smashed IPA if you don't already know. Reason being, I do a Mosaic IPA quite regular, and I took the grain bill from the Mosaic IPA and I did a Citra smash, what Newt Homebrew Tom had done, and I took the timings of the hops from that, you flame out, all your additions, you dry up, and I added Simcoe as well in with it. I put the two together, so it was no longer a smash beer, and it was no longer a Mosaic IPA, so it was a smashed IPA, and it was an amalgamation of two. So that's my reasoning behind it, no other reasoning than that. And it's come out spot on. I wonder if I pick that up and just see if I can get some light behind it. Now that's showing it better. Anyway, you get the idea. It's just that, like I said, we've got light behind it, so. And straight away, just pouring it, I can smell it. I can smell all them tropical fruits, your mango, all that. All your tropical esters are coming off. Sweetness really does smell very, very inviting. And I'd recommend people to give it a bash. And I think I've carved it just right. I've got a nice head that's holding there, really bright white. Anyway, we're gonna go in. Cheers, everybody. Straight away, you get an initial bitterness. Not a long bitterness, just a quick sharp bitterness from that 20 grams of Citra, and it fades pretty quick and it leads into a dryness, and that dryness makes you want to go back and get another. And then you're left with a sweet fruitiness from your hops. Really is, and it's got better since I kegged it this last 2 or 3 days. So I reckon it next week. That's like 2 weeks. When it's been in keg about 2.5 weeks, that'll be at its best. And I think it is one of these beers that you need to drink it fairly young. You don't want to leave it hanging about for months and months on end. Which it won't do. It won't hang about for months on end on this tap. Can't keep off it. So it initially started out, ooh, bit of a frog. Initially started out as a bit of an experiment, and when it came out as good as it did, I think I mentioned it the other day. The batch I brewed, this is only the second time I brewed it. First time I brewed it was supposed to be for me, and it was at the time where I was brewing beers for my mate's wedding, and the 3 beers I picked for him, this were better than, definitely better than 2 of them I'd picked for him, so I swapped them, and I had what I thought was worst one out of the 3, if you like, and I put this one in, and I'm glad I did. Got some really good feedback from it. So now this is going to be a staple. I might just try one more little experiment with it, but I'm quite happy with this recipe, so I can always brew this recipe as it is. But I think the next time I brew it, I might be tempted to just maybe on dry hop, where I put 50 grams of Citra and 50 grams of Simcoe in my dry hop. I might add 50 grams of Mosaic as well, just to see what that comes out like. I think the main body of beer, the beginning and middle to end recipe don't need messing with. I think it's just, if I'm going to change anything, being dry hop, and I'll add a little bit more. Just see if I can get some more. I mean, there's quite a good strong hop aroma coming off it as it is, but I'm a bit of a hop head, and if I could get some more, I think I'd really like it. So I might do that next one, we'll see, or I might just brew this as standard so I can get a bit of a stash of it and then try it then. But I will try it with Mosaic, and when I do, I'll film it and let you know. So there we are, fellas. smashed IPA. I suggest you go out and brew it. Cheers everybody.